Yeah, my name is Taylor Kartchner. I am a window cleaner by trade, so pretty active on the job, up and down ladders and whatnot. I am a father of 5. I have a wife. Kids are in range from 10 to 20 years old, and I enjoy golfing as my main hobby, but I'm also pretty active outdoors, like doing most sports and most outdoor activities like mountain biking or backpacking, snowboarding.
A lot of playing with kids, it sounds like.
Yep, that's kind of the phase of life we're in right now, active with kids' sports and their activities as well.
So what kind of issues were you dealing with before you started Care With Me?
So nothing too major, but I would always seem like I'd have some injury somewhere on my body, be it my wrist, or one time it was my hip, I think, that just didn't feel right or just wouldn't heal for a really long time. One time it was my forearm. I remember you worked on that for a bit, but just minor muscle issues.
Kind of things that just are in the background all the time, but eventually get really annoying.
Yes, exactly.
So how long had those types of injuries been bothering you for?
Off and on for the last probably 5 years, and they would come and go, but it just seemed like they were taking a really long time to heal, and sometimes they wouldn't heal at all until after I had seen you, and then they would get better.
And then what did you try doing to help that before coming here, and how well did those things work?
Well, they weren't anything that was prohibitive, but like with my forearm, I tried maybe a Velcro strap to try to put, I think they said it was like tennis elbow. So wrapping it or massaging it or icing it, just normal stuff to try to alleviate the aches and pains.
Did it help?
A little bit, but no, over long term, it didn't, no.
Some temporary relief, but then it would just come back.
Yeah.
And what happened after starting treatment? How did your muscles respond?
And I don't know how to explain it. Well, so my muscles would heal after you would work on them. So that was good sign that what we were doing was working. But the greatest benefit has been just living every day and doing my normal activities. I could just do them better. And the biggest results I found were through my golf game. I just felt more flexible and my scores came down a bunch. I was even shot in the 70s a few times. So normally I would currently I shoot right around 80, 82. But, I've had some good games where shot even a 74 or 75. And that was just amazing to me. It blew me out of the water that I could even shoot that, because that's not the normal golfer that I am. And it's becoming more normal. And so it makes golfing way more fun. And I've just really enjoyed it. And that's the biggest benefit I've gotten from working with you.
What do you feel like changed in your swinger mobility? You mentioned flexibility increased. Were there any strength changes or anything else?
And I'm not a super technical person or technical golfer, so I don't know if I could know the difference, but mostly just flexibility. I just felt like I could move the club easier and just swing better while doing that.
X factor. All right. So then how did that feel after just seeing that kind of improvement after years of struggle?
Well, makes me want more. Makes me want to continue treatment, obviously. So we did an initial test where we tested all my muscles and identified the ones that weren't operating up to 100%. And so then we've been working through those just systematically. And we've only done, maybe 5% of those muscles. Just need to do more of them. And gosh, seems like sky's the limit if we've only worked on like 5% and I've improved so drastically.
Yeah, lots of good stuff to come. Good. Have you noticed any changes outside of golf too, with mobility, flexibility, recovery time, or anything else? I feel better. I don't have those minor aches and pains that linger. So those annoying aches or pains or injuries will heal if I do have them. All right. What do you think made this approach different from what you've tried before?
Well, yeah, I haven't ever done extensive, healthcare, I guess. I've always been fairly healthy. So I haven't tried much, honestly, and I haven't tried things that you have done, turning muscles on and working with me that way until meeting you. And so the results have just spoke for themselves.
How would you describe what I do to another golfer or athlete?
Well, so just taking muscles that aren't performing at their full capacity or full ability and turning them on so that they are working as they're intended and working to their full capacity is the way I understand it. And I've noticed those results. So it seems to be true, and that's what I've noticed.
And someone is stuck with injuries that just won't heal, then what would you tell them?
I would say go visit Dr. Grover. He can fix your muscles so that they will heal right, so they can perform like they're supposed to, and then your body will allow itself to heal.
It's an interesting way to put it, because healing them right, your body does heal, but there's some things it can't do in that healing process in the moment. And so when we go back through and we work on something, then we can allow it to heal and then function the way it's supposed to. So it's really cool. But now you've experienced that. It's easier to experience it and feel what it does rather than explain it. I think a lot of people are tempted to say it's magic.
Well, and I like that term healing right, because, I think you've explained to me before where other muscles in your body will compensate for those impaired muscles. And that seems to be normal for you. But once you get those muscles all working correctly and working together, then your body can heal if it is damaged, or just perform the tasks that you're trying to do better.
It's a whole higher level of healing with full function included. Excellent. All right. Anything else you want to add?
I don't think so. You covered what the benefits I've gotten from it.
Good. And so I take it you would recommend this care to others?
Yeah, I definitely recommend it. Just try and see how it does for you, because this is my testimony, what it's done for me. It's helped my golf game for sure. That's the biggest benefit. And so I would just say try it and see if it's working for you, because it's worked for me.